From the National Press Club in Washington, D.C., this is Rewind. This week, the first African-American billionaire utilized his time at the luncheon to urge the nation to reduce the high unemployment of minorities, particularly African-Americans.
You have to ask yourself the question, how are African-Americans going to make that transition with all these headwinds against us? If somebody doesn't focus on this need to put African-Americans and other minorities, for that matter, Hispanics as well, to work in this country. We really need to focus on our well-being in a unique way and come up with solutions that are unique to us, because every other interest group in this nation is doing that.
At our Newsmaker event, the former Pakistan High Commissioner to the UK and Ireland argued that America has been fighting the wrong war with the wrong methods against the wrong enemy.
1% perhaps of the people killed are the intended targets. So 99% have nothing to do with any terror-related activity.
After surviving unjust imprisonment by his government, a Turkish journalist emphasized the need for a reassessment of democratic values.
Press freedom in a country is directly proportional to its values such as justice, democracy, and rule of law. In Turkey, we are going through a period where we are losing these values for all citizens. It doesn't matter if you are a journalist, a member of the opposition party, a dissident scholar, or a soldier who is doing his job.
34 Latino organizations jointly called on Congress to pass comprehensive immigration reform.
It's a very important campaign. We've been working for a number of months with both sides of the aisle, making sure that the principles that we're going to present to them are on the table, that are priorities. We're going to do mobilizations, strategic mobilizations all over the nation. This is going to be presented today. So we're really happy to be here, and we look forward to working with other coalitions, with everybody in this nation to make sure that immigration reform takes place this year.
Julie Mason hosted the radio show Politics Straight Up in the Truman Lounge with White House correspondents sharing their perspectives on where President Obama stands 2 months into his second term.
The Democrats know that if they're going to get anything done, they've got to get it done for the president probably in the next year. There isn't much of a window. Second terms really don't allow a president to do very much.
You know, it's interesting to look at what's happening with President Obama's approval rating, because, you know, he got above that 50% level and won re-election, but it is now dipped some. It was at 47% today in the Daily Gallup tracking poll, and I think that's of some concern to the White House.
The new CEO of the 2013 Paris Air Show predicted the French aeronautics show in June will have a worldwide impact.
This air show is really to improve drastically the efficiency of our exhibitors to do their business and to meet the other people. The will of this organization is to give at the whole worldwide industry the same facilities and the same advantages to meet the other people and to make their businesses.
The last Wednesday of every month is Lobster Night at the National Press Club. The Fourth Estate Kitchen was very busy on Wednesday, steaming and preparing Maine lobsters for the hungry patrons. The crustaceans were cooked to order and served with melted butter and coleslaw, and a choice of roasted potatoes or French fries to bib-wearing club members. From the National Press Club, where news happens, this is Rewind. I'm Phil Cordes.